up your engine. It's a foggy morning and we're on the way to Rhode Island. So stay tuned. Who knows what will happen on the trip. And if you watch the whole video, you'll see what's happened to my burnt down garage when we arrive in Rhode Island. Well, nothing eventful's happened yet. Although we just went through Licking County, Ohio. Kind of wonders if we're around licking each other there. I don't know. Well, the price of gas is coming down a little here. In Ohio, it's $3.64, but diesel still $5.23. It's still high. Driving through the fog and dark on the Pennsylvania Turnpike. And now we're actually going through the mountain and into the cool giant tunnel. We'll see what lies on the other side. What's on the other side? More fog. And now comes the rebuilt garage. It's almost done. Well, the garage door works fine. And the first thing I noticed, they did the blacktop. They resealed the blacktop. Now you can see they're still working. They're finishing the exterior, the paint. But the inside structure is good. We're going to show that in a second. And you can see they're still working on the outside, but I don't live outside, I live inside. Side of the garage, they've got the shingles in, they've got to paint them and stuff, and they got the kitchen window in for where that burned. That just has to be painted too. The painter's coming in a day or two. Now you can see a bunch of the workers' tools. I'm letting them store them in the garage. They're still here, but let's check the garage out. And I have to say, it came out beautiful. Now when we look up, we got charcoal gray sound insulation there, and then white insulation on the top, which is kind of a funny story because I said, oh, let's go with the charcoal gray. Well, they couldn't get enough of the charcoal gray, so I said, well, why don't you just do the ceiling with white insulation? And I do have to say, hey, because they couldn't get all the dark one, by mistake, I now have a beautiful garage. Because if it had all been gray, it wouldn't have the nice contrast with the white ceiling. And now for you, the floor may look the same, but it isn't. It's the same company, but if you look closely, these are circles. My other one were a diamond pattern, and these guys did a much better job than me. They leveled the floor, so it doesn't bounce around like it used to. You put a lip on it. Really cool. Mine was just an edge. And they're going to paint the cement gray too, but it really looks phenomenal. And I'm happy because now when I walk, it doesn't wobble around because they leveled the concrete floor. Now you can see I still got some filming LED lights that I'm going to mount up here, but the Scotty doll that makes me look like Hillary Clinton survived the fire. Mini Scotty is indestructible, kind of like real Scotty. Behind Mini Scotty, I saved one fire item. My Triumph dealer motorcycle sign, you can see there's the fire damage on the back, but hey, it looks cool. I'm going to mount it up here to remind me of the fire. Never forget. Now the electrician did a phenomenal job. There's a new door opener, and now I have more switches than I had before. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we'll go to the other side. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now I have 16 outlets. I only had 4 in the old garage, so hey, I'm happy. And speaking of electricity, I only used to have 2. You can see the lighting's much better now. A really good job on the insulation because you can see that's all insulation there, black and white. And my old one, I had insulated that part. It was too hard to get to. A 20, a 15, and 2 50s. And with the 2 50s, I can plug in my electric car charger outside. That is 220 volts. We walk around to the part that's not yet quite finished. This is going to be the 220. You can see he's got nice thick wires in here, and I can use that with my Autel charger to do electric cars. So I'm real happy with that. Now they're almost done with the construction, and it just took a while because it took quite some time to get the insurance to send checks. So they didn't work on it for the first 2-3 months after it burnt down. We were waiting on the money from the insurance company. But the money came through, so they're almost done. I'm happy because I can now work and film in here. And speaking of filming, I can do my live car talks and breaking news now because they fixed up all the cellar. There's the backdrop. Now it's kind of messy here today because we just got back and we're setting things up. As you can see, things are kind of piled around, but interesting enough, furniture got ruined and we're waiting for a new couch. So I got these beach chairs at Big Lots and I'm really impressed. I'm watching the hockey games with them because you can stretch them way out, put your neck here, and it's comfortable for watching TV, and we'll just move them to the backyard. There's a guest bedroom. Turn that on. And we got to go pick up the rest of the stuff in storage for the guest bedroom, but this was completely gutted from fire damage. And you can see it's all painted good, got all new lights. And here's the bulkhead door. Still here. The bulkhead is still here. Now, for those of you who are curious, this is how I do my live broadcasts and recording. You get to see the backside now. This is the computer that runs the microphone. These are the lights. And if you wonder why I wear sunglasses or why I'm filming, check it out. This is why. Because I got super bright lights lighting it up, and I won't go blind with them going on. You can look at the master control. It doesn't look as good as it does when it's recorded because now you're seeing all the backdrop, and yeah, it'll be cleaner when we finish getting the rest of the furniture back in. Because what you normally see is this. You see this part. You don't see what's going on in the background, right? All the wires and everything. But thank goodness the heating and air conditioning wasn't damaged. It's on the other side of the house. So all of this stuff is normal. The utility room, washer and dryer still work. The internet up there still pumping itself away. All the security cameras are still working. The great wiring the guy did. The amperes for charging electric cars. He had to run it the whole way through the house. The new wiring, he did a phenomenal job. And there's Peeps. Peeps is checking out the new chair. She's got to mark it for herself. This is mine, she said. She was sleeping on it last night. She'll be surprised when it's moved to the backyard for our sun chair once we get our couches back. And we go back upstairs. The sunroom's been fixed perfectly. New window, paint, looks great. And the kitchen, well, the kitchen was nothing but down to the studs because the garage is behind that door and the fire went all the way in here. New countertops. They had to do everything. New self-closing drawers, great new water filter, double garbage cans. We make a lot of garbage, right? The funny thing is, I showed my wife pictures, she loved it. I showed my son pictures. What did he say? He said, but your kitchen's exactly the same as it was. I said, yeah, your mother wanted it exactly as it was, and it is exactly like it was. And she actually likes this better because this didn't have the space before. This now actually has more space and is easily accessible than the older ones were. And speaking of new things, this is only some of the boxes that people sent me stuff to test out. I'll be testing out a whole bunch of stuff. There's a few out here, but really, when we go out the cat flap, we had 10 bags of these, 4 garbage cans full of cardboard boxes. And I'll be testing all of this stuff out. Automatic battery chargers, all kinds of stuff. Also got completely brand new roof because all of this over here melted. And they have to match in Rhode Island. The roof's got to match. You can't match an old roof to a new roof. So I got a whole new roof for the house, which is great. So I do have to say, these guys are doing a great job. I would recommend these guys to anyone. You can see they did a great job even on the flashing. Look at that. Even the flashing is done really well for the vent for the sewer. Check it out. They did all that work. Spring is just starting. They didn't even kill any of the plants. The plants are doing fine. I gotta trim them now, but they weren't damaged at all when they did the roof. And speaking of spring, I gotta do the yard. Let's see if the lawnmower will even start after it sat for 4 months in the freezing cold winter. They had snow. My neighbor said the snow was up to here. Let's open it up. I always put this to block it so the wind doesn't blow it closed on me. And let's see what's gonna happen with this John Deere. It's been sitting a long time. Double check it out. We'll step down here. We'll push the choke on and then turn the key. Look at that. Let's just say they don't make them like they used to. Started right up. This baby was made in Tennessee. It doesn't care that it's set for 4 months, snowing outside. That's not a heated shed. Started right up. Hey, let's check out my Craftsman leaf blower. Hey, It's a two-stroke. They're usually stinkers. There's the bells, right? The bells are warning me. Let's see what happens. Give it a few primes, put the choke on, and we'll see what happens. Amazing! So here I am back in beautiful Portsmouth, Rhode Island. You got a car problem, especially if you got a new car. I want to show people what new cars have, what they can do. You can come visit me in the weekdays. Email scottykilmer@gmail.com. That's the real me. SCOTTYKILMER@gmail.com. Now don't be surprised if you get a response that says scottykilmer.com@gmail.com. That's my master account. And so it'll all roll to that, but I keep the scottykilmer@gmail.com so people can easily email me. It's simple, myname.com, right? Got a new car you want to show off? Maybe you got the car, nobody can figure out what's wrong with it, or you got ripped off really badly. Hey, email me, scottykilmer@gmail.com. Set up a time. I'm going to be here until August. So there's lots of time to come meet, figure out people's problems, and try to stay away from the madness that's the world today. So if you never want to miss another one of my new car repair videos, remember to ring that bell.